general evaluator is to give feedback on elements of the meeting that you haven't had feedback upon. So, starting from the beginning, Barnaby opened the meeting well, and he kind of welcomed everybody, and the theme was pretty much, he was straight in there, his energy, his enthusiasm, and your belief in him as Toastmaster is absolutely complete. He reeled off a whole load of dates that I'm sure are probably correct, but even if they weren't, you're just drawn into the evening, and it makes the group kind of enjoyable and relaxed right from the very beginning, and very humorous, and there's a lot of body language, emotion, use of the stage, which is great, and kind of encourages us as members to use the stage as well. And Sarah's M's introduction as the timekeeper was very good, in that she explained her role clearly so that everyone knew what to expect with the timings and how she was going to record the stages of the timekeeping. And moving on to Russell, who is the grammarian, there was good explanation, and it was, can't be writing. Oh, and it was just a way that he explained things, in that telling us that it's the language that appeals to the senses. So he wasn't just focusing on the voices of language, but the way that it sounds and makes it pleasurable to listen to. We went on to the warm-up, and it was great, because when you get told something that you think, I've got an experience, I can definitely tell you about that, so that kind of made it very easy. And there's always an experience where as children growing something, or as grown-ups growing something, that was a very good topic to warm up upon. I shan't dwell on Doug's speech, as that's been evaluated, and it was very well done, good icebreaker, lots of alliteration, and the way that Sarah, her speech was very good as well, and it was again already evaluated, so I won't dwell on those. So Dave gave his evaluation of Doug's speech, and I very much liked the humour of the Dave Hayes method of evaluation. But actually, he told us exactly what he was going to do. He gave us the elements he enjoyed, and then he was going to give Doug a point of improvement. And again, Dave had good pace, and he did have notes that he referred to, but he was also trying to engage with the audience and had good eye contact. And I liked his conclusion where he tied in an extra bit of alliteration with the personal part as well, which I thought really kind of was a nice touch. And Gavin's evaluation was very good, well structured, and I liked the way that he was telling us there's a spotlight on the 3 things that Sarah did well, and he led us through that. And I especially liked the phrase where he was giving Sarah a recommendation of the middle bit, where he said, I like to have pegs to hang things on. And that was a great phrase and a great mental image to embrace and way to improve your speeches. And there was a lot of stage movement from Gavin as well. And I liked Alex's table topics. I liked the way he engaged everybody and was able to deliver a question and then have an interval where he kind of made comments. And I do especially like the phrase where he threw in the year 3000. That was quite unexpected and quite fun. And Russell's grammarian report was super speedy, but I liked the way he was trying to also educate us on the voices and the epizeusis element and the phrases that he picked up on. And I really liked when you tell someone that you're listening by focusing on bits that they might just pick as throwaway comments, because actually everything you say resonates differently with somebody, and it's important that actually you say, actually I've noticed that, I have listened to you, and I thought that was really lovely in the way we can focus on everybody's speeches. And Barnaby's table topic evaluation, we knew exactly what he means when he's going to be throwing in 21 seconds, the So Solid crew, and speaking as fast as the UK garage scene, that absolutely sets the tone and the pace and brings everybody into focus. And I just like the way he was using descriptions, like the national anthem, and suggesting people do little things which helps them improve the table topics. So not just focusing on what they've said.